Good morning. It is about 8 a.m. and currently feeding my son. Sometimes this is how it goes. You need to be doing something. You want to be doing something related to the business, getting closer to your goals and your dreams. But what's the most important thing? This little guy right here. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. It's currently about 8 a.m. This is the perfect time for you to be able to get closer to God. I don't want to push you on your beliefs, but I'm a firm believer in Christ Jesus. Every morning, my little guy here, he gets up around 6 to 8 a.m., depending. My wife and I try to get him down around 7 p.m. He gets up around 6, 7, 8 a.m. I normally never come in here with any tech. Normally, while I'm getting him his bottle, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to give him this bottle, put him back down, let him sleep for a few more hours before he gets up. Normally, I don't bring any tech in here, but today I wanted to show you guys and share the process of sitting here with him in the rocking chair, rocking him, getting him fed. But I find this is the best time to get close to God. In the mornings, as soon as your day starts. Most of you around 7, 6, 8, you're just getting up for the day. Get up, get your son, your daughter a bottle. Sorry, buddy. You come in, you sit down, and get closer to God. No tech. You just pray for him. You pray for your day. You pray for your significant other, your family, your spouse. You pray for your business, whatever it is. You thank God that he woke you to a brand new day. You thank him. You're grateful. So that's how we're starting today. This is how I start most mornings anymore. I let the wife sleep. I get up, sitting here, feeding him, and I'm just gonna sit here, pray for a little bit, get him back down, and then we'll get started probably on breakfast. And then that'll move us into the first shift of work. For today, it's the first shift. Other times, I'm at the desk by 5 or 6, doing a first shift of work before getting in here with him. But that's the way today's vlog started. Let's get to it. So over the night, I got an email from one of my clients, and I have a rushed ASAP adjustment due for one of the updates that I made to their pieces of content. So currently going to knock that out. And then I think I'm going to go get some McDonald's because McDonald's sounds really good. It's going on 9:30. I have an hour until breakfast ends. So probably going to head to McDonald's, get some breakfast, and then come back and lock in for what will be phase 2 of the workday. Phase 1 has been going on. Took care of Arlo, got my shower, got to work, went over, caught up on some stuff, and now time to execute. So today's video, I wanted to talk about setbacks. And trust me, out of all people, boy, have I had some setbacks. And this can be in life, it can be in business, but ultimately, again, I think this is kind of obvious, but it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And you can't kill what won't quit. So, as we get moving on today's vlog, I just want you to take a minute and just think about that. So I got to take a moment and say, if you know me, you know I'm an avid aviation. You know that I absolutely love aviation, and I'm working to get my pilot's license. I've got hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if you also know, you know that my favorite place outside of the USA is Japan. And MFS, Microsoft Flight Simulator, just released a Japan update. So sometime today, I'm going to be getting on the sim and I'm going to be flying through Japan because this looks incredible. All right, so it's Been a busy day. My mom got the brand new iPhone Air. My wife got the Air. I got the 17 Pro Max, and she has to set it up. So, did a little bit of work. Got home from McDonald's. Did a little bit of work. Had a great breakfast with the wife. Enjoyed some TV. Relaxed a little bit, and did some work, and then literally sat down with my mom and helped her set up her iPhone. So, with all that being said, it is 2 p.m. and we are now leaving because I have to go film with Kevin. I got to go film a video. So, hitting the road, going to film a video, gonna grab dinner with the wife, and then after dinner, we are going to church because we do Thursday night church as well. So, that's the game plan. Got to get moving.
One-liners just makes it easier for me. And of course, the last one is like 3 sentences. So we're working through that.
You know, their conditioning and everything they go through is unreal for them to be able to do what they do. They're soaring higher than.
All right, so we were in downtown Fort Myers, and we came here before church to get some dinner. We're at Ford's Garage. Been here only a couple times with my client, and it's really, really good. It's Sam's first time, so definitely starving. It's been a very busy day. Obviously filmed with Kevin, and then after that we went to the mall, just hung out a little bit, and now we're here getting some food, and then we have church for the rest of the night. We also go Thursday nights as well, so Thursday and Sunday. So church, and then we're going to go home. And then we'll get to the meat of this video, sitting down in the studio. You know, this is something like with my raw vlogs. Not every day is going to be the same. Every day is going to be different. I bring you guys with me in my day-to-day life, showing you guys what it's like to run multiple businesses as a dad, as a husband, and just taking you guys along with me. Again, this is a community thing. I want you guys to subscribe so we can live life together, share experiences together, learn together, make mistakes together. I've been in business now for going on 9 years, and one of my favorite things is just talking to other people, experiencing business with other people, and having like-minded people and even non-like-minded people in my group and in my community, so I can always learn more. So if you guys do like where this vlog is and just the rawness of it and the raw feel of it, then definitely be sure to subscribe. Going to get some food here, eat up, and then we're going to go to church, head home, and then we will finish up the meat of this video. Steve Jobs. In 1985, the co-founder of Apple was fired from his own position at Apple. Now, we all know where Steve Jobs led Apple and the comeback and the incredible rise of what Apple became. See, in life, business is a part of failure. Failure is a part of business. What I mean is that they coincide. In business, you will fail. Failure is a normal obstacle. Without failure, you'll never find the direction that you're going. But here's the beautiful thing about failure. Again, you can't kill what won't quit. If you don't quit, failure is not something that will pertain to you, because every time you fail, you learn lessons that you then no longer make in your next venture. So failure is a lesson to propel you and get you to where you need to get. Walt Disney, in his first ever job, he was fired at the newspaper company that he worked for. Why? Because he lacked imagination. Walt Disney, out of all people. Then the first company that he founded went bankrupt. If Walt Disney can do it, you can do it. You see, another beautiful thing about failure and overcoming failure is that each day, each moment is a brand new, fresh opportunity. And I think that's why that falls so beautifully back to earlier in the vlog when we talk about being thankful to God that He has allowed us to awake for a brand new day. Without God, we wouldn't be here. The breath that is in our lungs is provided to us from the man upstairs. Therefore, everything that you receive in this life is a gift from God. But we say all that to say that each moment is a fresh start. Each breath you take can be a new direction. If you're not happy with the trajectory of where your life is going, then decide to make that step and move forward. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, in 2008 was this close to going bankrupt and losing everything. Instead of giving up, he doubled down and he pushed even harder into his businesses. At the time, it was Tesla. We all know that Tesla is the number one EV car manufacturer in the world. Not only that, right now, the Model Y and the Model 3 are some of the top selling cars in the United States. If Elon would have gave up, that would have been it. But he never did. You cannot quit. You cannot falter. I have been doing this for 9 years. I have failed so many times, including even recently, currently with my trucking business. A lot of you know I own a trucking business. I was on the road for a year. I was doing excellent, but I had a massive issue with my insurance company. Now, because of that, we're in court. We're battling that. Because of this one thing, I have been out of the trucking business, losing that passive income. Well, what would be passive income because this is still in court. If this business comes back, it's because it's going to get resolved. But while we're battling this, I'm not moving forward. I can give up or I can keep pushing forward. It's not supposed to be easy. It won't be easy. But the question is, how much are you willing to push? Because here's the thing, you will be successful if you don't quit. But 99% of people quit the moment it gets hard. And guess what? The 0.5% of people that do keep going eventually quit once it gets harder. You got to be the 0.0001 that never quits. Because if you're not that type of person, then your business is not for you. But if you are, and you keep going and you keep grinding, no matter what, whether you take out a mortgage, a second mortgage on your house, whether you sell your car for the last $10,000 that you have, whatever it is, you've got to do what you've got to do to be successful. And you cannot quit until you get to where you want to get. Sometimes they like to call it insanity. I personally don't like to call it an insanity. Why? Because I love it. And at the end of the day, I am who I am. And I know that the most important thing in my life is God and my family, and then my business. So the business does not run me and it doesn't consume me. And if I see it consuming me, then I take a step back. I don't rest without intention, I rest with intention. Today, my message to you is that no matter how far down you think you are, no matter how many times you have failed, you can always get back up and fight another day and then succeed beyond your wildest imagination. Donald Trump went bankrupt, had absolutely nothing, lost it all. And now he's a multi-billionaire. Never quit, never give up. If you do, you'll never accomplish the dreams that you have set out to get. So go after it, keep fighting hard. Every day, every moment, every breath is a brand new, fresh opportunity to go out and take what you deserve. If you guys like today's vlog, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next vlog. Peace out, and remember, you create your own story.